The annual wildebeest migration is one of East Africa's greatest spectacles. Each spring and fall, millions of these ungainly animals plod in long, straggling columns, their shaggy heads down, their nostrils following the heady scent of rain and the sweet promise of greener pastures. In annual cycles, they travel hundreds of miles in a great circle from the Serengeti Plains in Tanzania to new pastures in Kenya's Masai Mara and back again. On the move, wildebeests travel in single file. Then they fan out in broad clusters to make best use of their pasturage. A river crossing strikes panic into the wildebeest herd. The frenzied animals are torn between their fear of dying in crocodile-infested waters and their primal need to continue their life-sustaining migration. Finally, the wildebeests plunge recklessly down the slippery embankment, only to crowd dangerously against their fellows on the far bank. After the frantic herd has passed through, dozens of trampled wildebeest corpses await the scavenging crocodiles. Thousands of zebras migrate along with the wildebeests. While most animals on the East African savanna use their protective coloration to blend with their surroundings, zebras seem to advertise their presence with their bold vertical stripes. The zebra's markings actually create a disruptive, dizzying pattern to a predator trying to single out one individual from a stampeding herd. It's not surprising that a tight group of these animals is called a dazzle of zebras. Zebra stallions fight each other to establish dominance and to secure females. Zebras will rest their heads on each other's backs to watch out for predators in both directions. Every zebra has a distinctive pattern of stripes, much like human fingerprints. Baby zebras must memorize their mother's stripes during their first few days of life. That instant recognition is vital to the baby's survival, since only the mother will nurse her colt, and zebra families tend to get scattered in the confusion of mass migration. Despite the lion's title as king of beasts, man has exterminated these majestic animals over much of their former range that once included Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. Today, the lion's last stronghold is in sub-Saharan Africa. Lions are the only truly social cats in the world. Living together in related family groups called prides, lions benefit enormously from cooperative behavior. Lion courtship is brief but exhausting. A lion couple will mate as many as 80 times with only 15-minute rest intervals, the entire effort continuing for 3 full days. Lions are distinctly polygamous, breeding every 2 years in the wild. The dominant male will mate with all the receptive females in his pride during the same season. This helps ensure that all the cubs are born within a few weeks of each other. Sisters in the pride can then share babysitting and nursing responsibilities. Despite attentive care, lion cubs suffer a staggering 50% mortality rate. The main cause of death is starvation. Since lion cubs are the last to feed on a kill, they must battle each other for remaining scraps. When times are lean, the stronger cubs eat. The weaker ones perish. Lion cubs eat their first meat at about 2 months of age, and they are weaned from their mother's milk by 8 months. "12 lions from the same pride have crowded together into the shade of a lone acacia tree for their midday nap. In fact, lions spend almost 20 hours of each day sleeping, yawning, or just quietly surveying their domain. Adolescent males are driven out of the pride to prevent conflicts and inbreeding. A mature male's heavy mane helps protect his head during occasional battles against other male intruders in defense of his pride's territory. Lions are immensely powerful. Using stealth and teamwork, they are able to overcome wildebeest, zebras, and even the massive Cape buffaloes. This hungry, inexperienced lion discovers that trying to eat a porcupine can be a painful experience. Sometimes black-backed jackals will form uneasy alliances with these bachelor lions, helping them find kills and sharing some scraps. This battered old male has lost his position as leader of the pride to a younger, more vigorous opponent. Now, a fallen king, he is reduced to scavenging until he succumbs to voracious hyenas.